Christine Varney, CEO of RBB Public Relations. I have really enjoyed my time with the Chamber, and now that I'm chair, I'm really getting an even more of a bird's eye view of so many issues that are important to the business community and to Miami and Greater Miami's development as a whole. I learned at an early time when I joined this firm way back in 1989, the original founder of this firm was an active Chamber member. And so I became a Chamber representative as long as 1989. And I've seen what it has done to not only help our business grow, but to make us better counselors, because those of our clients that are based in Florida are really able to benefit from the knowledge we gain by participating in Chamber initiatives. And I've become more active in leadership in the last 7 years. It may surprise you to know that the Greater Miami Chamber of Commerce is actually comprised, the majority of which are small and medium-sized businesses. So absolutely, any business type can benefit from participating in the Greater Miami Chamber. The Chamber's mission is to grow, improve, and protect businesses. And we do that not only by educating and informing businesses about some of the issues, but also helping them advocate in Tallahassee and in Washington, D.C. on the legislative issues that are important to them, helping them understand the risks that could be associated with their business, and then, of course, providing incredible opportunities to network and interact with other businesses that can help them grow. I believe that as a society, we're always looking at the results first. We want to know, what have you done for me lately? And I think the Chamber has made some great strides in creating a culture that says we will be more accountable not only to our members but to our community. And for me, that means 4 things. It means, 1, making sure that we have a dashboard that is very transparent to all of our members in the community that says how we're doing. It means looking at how successful are we at making sure our members are satisfied. How successful are we at attracting new members? How healthy is our P&L? Are we good financial stewards of the money that we have in order to help achieve our mission? And then, what are we accomplishing? You know, every year we create goals. And how many goals did we achieve? What was our success rate? And what have we delivered, not only to help our members, but to improve our community? We actually did a line-by-line comparison of all the goals from last year and noted whether they were achieved or not. And in addition, in the goal-setting process this year, we used a process to really winnow down some of the goals so that they were less tactical, a little more bold, and a little more strategic and measurable. So, for example, one of our programs is we offer sponsorships for high school students that are looking to get a career in business. It's called the Jean Bellamy Award, based on our first female chair. And instead of just saying we want to grow the Jean Bellamy Award, it's to say we need to grow the endowment so we can give more scholarships by 20%. So at the end of next year, the answer is, did we achieve it? It's a yes or a no. There's less maybes involved. And I think that's really critical, that we be more accountable by providing metrics that we can really say, did we achieve what we set out to do, yes or no? For the first time also, we did our first non-member survey where we asked about the business issues in this community. The Chamber has 27 committees that address everything from healthcare to nonprofit management. So there are a lot of issues that we address. The key ones, I think, are no surprise to anyone. That most number one concern that came out and that we consistently hear is traffic, transportation and infrastructure, how we are better able to build this community for the incredible growth that we're experiencing. And that also means some of the quality of life issues in terms of things like healthcare, homelessness, that affect our ability to not only recruit the right talent, attract companies here, but then also provide a great experience for those who come to visit or to invest in our community. Both the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau and the Beacon Council were born out of the Greater Miami Chamber of Commerce. They were ideas that arose at a goals conference many, many years ago. And as the Chamber is an independent body, meaning that all of our funds come from our own members, but these 2 organizations, because of the nature of what they do take dollars, have to take dollars that come from county. And so we believe that it's very important that the Chamber stay independent, but it's also very important that we work closely with these 2 groups. And in fact, relations between these groups, I would say, have never been better. You know, we meet regularly, we coordinate schedules, we constantly talk to each other to see how we can help one another. No, I don't think the Goals Conference should be held outside of Miami. First of all, we are the Greater Miami Chamber of Commerce, and I think we have an obligation to highlight the destinations that are inside our county. And secondly, I think that the nostalgic times, I went to many of those goals conferences that were off-site. Those were a different time when people were willing to give up their weekends, when companies paid for those kinds of hotels. Today, people are more concerned about their time, they want efficiency, they want to be able to pop in and out for the things that are important to them, and I think the Chamber has responded by making the Goals Conference more flexible. And hopefully, we did just talk about it, the need for that sort of personal networking is something we're trying to bring back. But I don't think just trapping people off-site outside of Dade County is the answer. And the Chamber's mission is to be the voice of South Florida business. And so first and foremost, we need to look at all of the issues that affect the business climate, but it's important that we keep a 360-degree view because some issues that affect business also have an impact on quality of life and social issues that rise into that. So for example, talent and recruitment and the desire for people to want to live in our community can be business issues. So I think that the way we're changing is we are trying to be not just conveners on certain issues, but ensure that we have a holistic view on the impact of the important issues to our area. The Greater Miami Chamber is the only regional chamber in this area, and that means that we have members from Key West to Palm Beach. And as a regional chamber, we look at the region holistically, and because of the level of advocacy that we do as well in terms of doing trips to Tallahassee, to Washington, D.C., to helping our members on the international front. We do missions to countries outside of Greater Miami to develop business. So our whole mission is a little broader than what most people tend to think of chambers as just business card exchange, networking functions. We consider that an important part of why you join, but it's really not the sole reason for our existence. The number one change in the local business community that's impacted our work has probably been on recruitment. RBB has always been very fortunate in that we have a very high retention rate for clients and for staff. But it was a challenge to find talent as the firm has grown in past years, partly because Miami wasn't seen as a place that was attracting young professionals. But that has changed dramatically with the development of not only arts and culture, sports and recreation. You know, people always knew we were a great place for weather. But really for a business climate, to have a vibrant urban lifestyle, which young professionals are seeking, it has dramatically grown in the last several years. And I've seen that in terms of the ability to attract new talent to the market.